Hello. Welcome to Married at First Sight review on an Olajuwon, my brother Olajuwon. So I'm going to do the review on episode 4 and 5 since I did do that last week. Well, what we saw on episode 4, we saw them go exercising together, and Olajuwon was quite intense. I mean, Olajuwon, like Katina said, like she said to her, he's like the sweetest, most aggressive kind of person. Katina is actually, you know, she's falling in love, like she said, with Olajuwon. And Olajuwon likes Katina. I don't know how deep it is, but I choose to believe him that he's really putting an effort to making sure that it is the real thing. So Katina, during I know that some people were like, I mean, I too was kind of not so happy when Olajuwon was during the time they were with the other couple in episode 4 was talking about, you know, all that threesome stuff and talking about how he had dated the mother and the daughter. And it was kind of like disrespectful to his wife to me. But I think sometimes people do this. Not that okay, it sounds like I'm excusing him. I'm not. Hopefully I'm not. I don't wish to sound like that. However, I want to state that, as I said earlier, and I even said in the last season, being on camera is not easy. It's not easy. If it was easy, I think I would have been doing video reviews. I just prefer this audio review because I like the animosity of it all. Being on camera is not easy, and I feel like sometimes the camera makes them to get this kind of dopamine effect where they out behave themselves, and sometimes it affects them in a way that they kind of perform, you understand. So I was thinking, my own thinking is that possibly, in the morning Katina had made a comment to the camera that Olajuwon was so sweaty, and she was kind of like, to me it was not necessary the way she went about it. Like, you're so sweaty, like it's so gross. So, like, okay, we say my unpleasant side before the camera, anyhow. Then let me tell them myself before you get to tell them. So I think that was the reaction that Olajuwon went for that last episode. And then we see them that they had a dinner night, and Katina was so enamored. She was happy, she was smiling, and yeah, and Olajuwon was like a bit kind of like teary. I said, and Katina was like, "Were you crying?" He said, "No." I appreciate that part. I don't like this men crying. Many of the time, it's just to manipulate women. So when he said, "No, I'm not crying," I was like, "Is that a sweet, smooth play, or is that a mature reaction?" I don't know. But I think that past the night that Olajuwon and Katina consummated their marriage. Because the next morning we see them in bed at Olajuwon said he didn't go out to do his exercise. He stayed in that morning. I think it was out of respect, like, oh, can't just sleep with my woman and then I just up and leave the bed the next morning. So I think they've consummated their marriage, and the smacky snide comment on, oh, she's gonna ride a real horse. So I think they have consummated their marriage. And then Olajuwon, during that a horse ride, kind of similar like when they went for the exercise, was like pushing Katina. I think he has good intentions towards it. Maybe there's some, as I said, camera influence effect on it, that he wants to, you know, sell himself out to camera. There's nothing wrong. I mean, this is also an opportunity for them to build a brand. I have no problem with any person building a brand. So maybe Olajuwon does things like, I can't remember what he does, but maybe if he's into fitness, maybe that was why he was like so intense with Katina during the fitness episode on uh, episode 4. So like just showing how good he is as a trainer and stuff like that. Maybe that is what it is. I don't know. But I think right now Olajuwon and Katina, surprisingly to me anyway, they are like the most exciting couple, maybe even the favorite couple. I was expecting that to be Michael and Jasmina. We'll get to that. You watch my review on that. And then we see that in the upcoming week, some sneak peek that Olajuwon and Katina are going to go into the conversation of everyday cooking. I said it in the introduction review that this is more serious than these producers and expert think it is. Or maybe they know it's that serious and they're hoping to get some drama out of it. I don't know. But I am hoping that Olajuwon will cut some of his expectation on Katina cooking every day, because I don't believe Katina will be able to meet up with it, and it's going to stress her because she loves her Olajuwon. I think that she would not want to feel like she's being controlled and that she's giving up herself because she wants to be in the relationship with him. So I wish them the best. I wish all the couples the best. I'm still rooting that if this show continues, there will be a time where all 5 couples will make it. So thank you for listening to my review on Married at First Sight. Thank you to my wonderful 21 subscribers. Thank you for listening for this wonderful 6 minutes. I appreciate you all.